guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Emma. I'm a first year first grade teacher, and if you're not new here, welcome back to a new vlog. It is a new month. It is officially February 1st, and I'm feeling very excited that January is over because January was really rough, to be honest. Every week just felt so long, and the weather was dreary, and we just have not had any consistency in our schedule. Just ready for a fresh start. Before we get started though with this vlog, even though I've already started rambling, make sure that you subscribe if you are new here, and make sure you also follow me over on Instagram because when I take weeks off of vlogging, I'm much more active on Instagram. I had a really great weekend. I got to celebrate my in-laws' birthday yesterday, so it was just a really good, happy weekend, and I'm feeling very good going into the week. However, we have a board meeting tonight, so who knows what that means. I literally have no idea. Our admin though did come around and ask all of the pre-K through like second, I think, teachers if we would be comfortable or if we would prefer for our kids to come back 4 days a week. So I'm thinking they're probably gonna present that data of what we said to the board tonight of let's bring back like the primary grades in 4 days a week and everybody else can stay hybrid or whatever. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I said I would be cool with that because if you don't know, I have kids in literally every scenario. I have kids who are remote right now because they're in quarantine. I have kids who are here 2 days a week in our hybrid schedule, which is technically what we're in, but then they also made an exception this time where we can request certain kids to be there 4 days a week. So, I mean, those 4 day a week kids are mixing between groups anyway, and I'm mixing between groups. I just hate hybrid. I'm really hoping that that's what they decide. Anyway, I've been rambling already. So what happens when I don't vlog for a week, I just ramble and ramble. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna go to school. I'm really excited for this week though because we have Groundhog's Day and we also have some Super Bowl stuff to do. So I'm excited about all of those crafts that I have prepared. I will definitely show you. We are also in math this week starting to talk about place value. We have not even touched the surface of place value yet. And I'm really nervous about it because I'm not quite sure how to totally teach it, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna get going and I will catch up with you when I can. So I just got to school, but I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed because I have several parents that emailed me either last night or this morning that their kid will not be here. So I will have several kids gone today, which my group today is already like 6 kids. So to have like half of them gone will be very weird, but it is what it is. Again, like I said, I have kids 4 days, 2 days, remote, you name it, I have it. Now I need to figure out what to do for them. The only good thing about it is that if I have one kid in remote, like I just can assign what I've been making for that kid for all the remote kids. So that's what I've been doing. I just kind of have remote lesson plans as well as hybrid lesson plans as well as full-time lesson plans. So my remote lesson plans will just go out to those kids today, which is fine. Anyways, this is the craft that we're gonna be making. I think this is tomorrow for the Super Bowl. This looks really silly, but this is a template from TPT. And then this football is a separate template. And then I just typed this and put it on construction paper. So it's kind of like, it's not very cute. Oh, and I forgot to put, there's a little like chin guard. So I need to add that, but I didn't have time on Friday. This is that. And then what I'm really, really excited for, it's Groundhog Day, which I just realized now those kids are not gonna be able to do this craft, which is a bummer. We're making little burrows, like a groundhog. Took a picture of them and I printed it out and they have their hands up and they're like going down into their burrow. And there's like grass. And then you like draw your burrow, which I did not yet, didn't have time, but you draw like your bedroom or whatever your burrow would look like. We're gonna do that today with my like 3 or 4 kids. All right, I need to open up my door. I got a new mask. It's adorable. Can you ever have too much cheetah print? No. These are from Old Navy and I actually have never gotten the ones with the little adjustable ears, but Old Navy masks are my absolute favorite because they don't like fall, they don't get really gross and sweaty. I can breathe really well, they stay really well. Love Old Navy masks. So anyways, it's about all the excitement I have here. So we are gonna have a great day. We are. Even though there's 5 of us, we're gonna have a great day. It's first recess. I already need to go pick up my kids in a couple minutes. But it is a weird day, you guys. Like, it is so quiet in here. Every like 20 minutes, I find out somebody else that's in quarantine. And this is wild. So I'm a little bit stressed, but I'm gonna do what I can. And right now, all I can do is do my best for my kids. So this is just such a wild time to be teaching and trying to plan. Like, I don't even know what to plan at this point. I'm gonna take it a day at a time. So that's how I'm feeling. I'll catch up with you at plan. Well, it's plan time. I feel like I just need to breathe for a minute. It's been a good day. We did our Groundhog Day, read aloud and writing and all that kind of stuff. So I'll show you that. So like, this is what they wrote. They said, "This is my burrow. It is so," and then they had to give an adjective, and I have a blank in my burrow. So he said, "I have a bed in my burrow." Let me just put a sticky note over their face. That'll be easier. So like, this is one burrow, which this one's probably the best one because they put the most detail in it. So their little burrow, and then all the stuff within their burrow, the grass, and then the sky, and then they're like jumping into it, and it's adorable. So there's that one, and then there's this one, which yeah, this one's funny, but little clouds, just fun. So I'm gonna go hang these up in the hallway along with their writing. I really would like to lesson plan. It's really stressing me out that I don't have lesson plans because I don't know what next week even or the week after is really going to look like. So I've just been doing a very rough plan. It is what it is. I'm just learning to take it day by day. Alrighty, it's the end of the day. I actually, for dismissal, our dismissal procedure takes forever because of COVID, and we start dismissal around 3:45 with all the like car riders, parent pickups, and our dismissal does not get done until like 4:15, so it's like 30 minutes of dismissal. And today I have so few kids that they actually all were parent pickups, and so it's 3:48 and all of my kids are gone, which literally never happens. I have kids until 4:15 every day, and so the fact that it's 3:48 and I'm like, my kids are gone is crazy to me. My projector has not been working all day. I don't think I mentioned that. Like, the light bulb, I'm pretty sure, is burnt out, which in the morning I was like, okay, that's kind of annoying because I have my cute little morning slides and my music, and like, I can't do that, so that's annoying, but it's fine. Then I realized in the afternoon that I actually really needed my projector. I did not have a copy of the Groundhog Day books that I wanted to read, so I was gonna pull them up on YouTube. And then like our Go Noodles and our brain breaks and stuff we don't have, and then during lunch they watch Wild Kratts or something else from PBS. Couldn't do that, so they just kind of sat in silence at lunch apparently. So that's awkward. So hopefully tomorrow they'll be able to fix that. I mean, it's fine, but it just stinks when you rely on technology and then it doesn't work, which is the story of our lives this year. But anyways, I'm gonna try to get out of here pretty early since I have a lot more time than I normally do. I literally don't even know what to do with myself right now. I cannot believe it's 3:50 and I don't have kids. Oh, this is what else we did. We had some extra time at the end of the day because there's 4 of us and we got through everything really quickly. So we read this book, which my kids love these books. I will link these down below, but the author has sent me multiple of these. They sent me the original, the school day version, and then the What Should Darla Do, which I've not read them the Darla one yet, but they are obsessed with these and they like to reread them and pick different choices. So if you didn't know, they are like, they kind of come up with the story, so you make a choice for Danny. They always pick the right choice the first time because they're smart kids and they know better, and so they pick the right choice. But then after we always read it, they're like, can we go back and see what would have happened if we picked the wrong choices? So that's what we did today, and just went back and reread it a different way, and they just love those books. So I highly recommend these. It's just a great story for multiple things. We talked about setting, we talked about characters, we talked about the problem, we talked about choices and consequences. Obviously, like, they're super fun and engaging, but also there's a good purpose behind them. So we read that. Math was kind of a struggle. We introduced place value, and these cards like came with our curriculum. I just printed them out really quickly, but there's like a 10 and then there's the ones, and so we talked about 10s and 1s with a visual. I used place value blocks, and they kind of got it. Hopefully tomorrow, as we continue to practice, they'll get it a little bit more. I obviously don't expect them to know everything yet, but is just a hard concept to have them wrap their brains around, which is why I was a little nervous to introduce it today, but it's fine. I need to do all my like after school stuff, change the date, change their creation stations, change who my junior teacher is, clean, basically all the things that I normally do while I'm waiting 30 minutes for dismissal to be done, and then get out of here pretty early. So let's go. Good morning and happy Tuesday. I actually ended up watching the board meeting last night, which I usually do not do because it usually steals my joy, but I ended up watching it and it was very interesting, so let me fill you in. Long story short, what they decided is to send pre-K through second grade back 4 days a week, and everybody else will stay hybrid, and this will start on February 15th. They also talked about how hard it is for teachers and parents and kids with the lack of consistency, because this is our, let's see, we started the year hybrid, then we went full-time in October, we went virtual in December, we're hybrid in January, and now we're gonna be full-time in February. So this is our 5th transition, which is crazy to me. And so they were just saying, you know, once we move out of hybrid, let's not move them back, let's just keep it, and if we have an outbreak, we'll go virtual for a day or a week or whatever, but none of this switch here and there every 2 weeks thing. And so I'm hopeful that that's the case, that I will never have to teach hybrid again after next week. That's what I'm just praying, because it sucks. But yeah, I'm feeling hopeful. So let me know though what you are in right now. It blows my mind how we are all in totally different situations and scenarios across the whole country. Not looking for opinions or an argument. I'm just curious because we're all in such different situations. Anyways, it is Tuesday. My kids won a warm and fuzzy party, and I was really excited because every other time they've won one, they have picked a PJ day. And I don't know if virtual learning or hybrid learning has just like taken the excitement out of PJs because they get to wear them every day if they want at home. But neither group voted for a PJ day, and I'm really salty about it. They voted for a wacky day today, which obviously I'm not really wackied out. We'll see if they even remember. And then Friday they picked to bring a stuffed animal to school. So no PJs for me this week. I was so bummed. You know when you try really hard to be productive and then everything goes wrong? I think that's my morning. Keep trying to film videos for my kids who are in quarantine, and I keep getting interrupted, or something doesn't work, or I just don't know what I'm saying. So it's just not my morning apparently, so that's great. So I think I'm gonna give up on that and just try to plan and make copies and do mindless things. Catch up with you later. It is my plan time now. We are honestly having a really, really great day. I think it's just as stressful and crazy as usual, but something about knowing that we only have a week and a half left of hybrid and that we have a Wednesday tomorrow for the first time since December is just giving me a lot of peace, and I can feel like I can just breathe a little bit. Let's see, what have we even done? We did our Super Bowl writing. This is what this one turned out. It's pretty cute. It says, I think the Chiefs will win the Super Bowl because Mahomes is the best quarterback. So that's debatable, but it's cute. about to meet with my team, but I just wanted to say hello. It's going to be a wonderful day because it's Wednesday, and Wednesdays are always great. Maybe not great, productive. It's going to be a productive day. So I'm in morning meeting at 10:30, but I thought I would kind of share some things that I'm hoping to get done today. I really am just feeling very unorganized. I think my area is just getting very clustered and very messy. What I'd really like to do is, let me just show you what my closet looks like. This is embarrassing. Everything has just been shoved in there literally since I set my classroom up in July. I've never been able to organize it well, and I would really like to get that done today. So let me show you the before to hold myself accountable to get it done. It doesn't look that horrible, but it is, because I can't literally get anything more shoved in there, and my counter space is now getting clustered because I don't have any room in my storage, and it's stressing me out. So I have these white baskets, which are from the Dollar Tree, that I'm hoping to use. Just putting that out there so that I have to hold myself accountable, because also look at my counter space right now. It's really just a mess on my counter, and it's stressing me out. So I'll be attempting to organize that. So I've got my morning meeting in 20 minutes. Then I have a PD at 11, and then I'll eat lunch. Super exciting. Morning. Hello, how are we today, everybody? You guys were ready to roll this morning. Oh my word. You see how many of us are on here right now? It's not even 10:30. You guys are crazy. Okay. Did they have their puppies? Oh, how many were there? 5?
Now I see it.
You see it? Oh my goodness, do you guys see puppies? Oh, wow. Thank you for sharing it with us. How exciting. Okay, so it doesn't look much better, but this is the final product. The main reason it doesn't look better is because I stuck all of their Valentines in here that were over on my countertops. Put them in here just so they were out of sight, out of mind. Gave me some more space. So eventually these will be gone. But I mean, if you take those out, I think it looks a little bit better. I don't know. This side gives me a lot of stress, this paper. There's literally no good way to store it, but whatever. I'm getting ready to head out. It's almost 2:30. I feel like I had a really productive day, but at the same time, it's never enough, but it's okay. I got my stuff organized though, and I know that sounds so silly, but I'm the kind of person that needs organization. I need structure. My classroom is kind of a hot mess, but I need it to kind of be organized, and I need to know where everything's at. I need to have a system in place. Just one of those things that as my days are going and I'm already running around 100 miles a minute, looking around and seeing things or systems or my closet or whatever it may be that's super disorganized or not really working effectively, it just adds stress to my day. I got some other random little cabinets organized underneath my sink and all that kind of stuff, so feeling good about that because a tidy space is a tidy mind for me. I got next week planned, which I thought maybe before I go I could show you some of the things that we are doing next week, mainly because I always show you like as I'm doing it throughout the week, but I also want to like show you ahead of time in case you want to do these things next week, because next week is the last full week before Valentine's Day, and these are Valentine's Day things. So I thought I could show you, mainly just like the crafts that I'm doing. I found something similar to this as a freebie on TPT, and I just kind of made it my own. So I don't have this product linked, but I thought it was a fun idea. So I have this little writing paper. I love that I can have an am, and they're going to write about themselves, and then they're going to draw a selfie, and it says I love my selfie. And I've thought about finding like an outline for construction paper to make themselves and make it look a little bit more like put together, but I also just love a good self-portrait, so we'll see. I have not decided. I'll probably just have them draw a really good selfie, and then they will go next to each other, and we're gonna read the book I Like Myself, I'm pretty sure, or at least some kind of book about self-love, and we're really gonna talk about why it is so important to speak kindly of ourselves and talk about self-talk. We talk about that a lot anyway. And then I'm really excited about this one. We are making a little Valentine. This is what it looks like. It's so cute, and it's about I think the book's called Will You Be My Valentine, and then the writing says write about who you want to be your Valentine and why, and then there's like a little template to make the pigs. So I'm gonna find this read aloud on YouTube, and I'm really excited for that. I think that will be so adorable. And those are the two main Valentine's Day crafts we'll be doing. Since we're hybrid, one of the remote lessons is the Love Monster, as you can see right here. I read the Love Monster, and then they're gonna make their own Love Monster at home. There are tons of templates on TPT. There are also directed drawings on YouTube to make a love monster, so lots of options. That's something I was thinking about doing in person, but I decided to just make it online since I don't have enough time in the day to do everything I wanted to do. And then the 15th, since that's our first day with everybody, we'll have our Valentine's Day party that day, so most of the Valentine's Day stuff will be on the 15th. I might either show that in the next vlog, or I'll just vlog that week and show you, but we're doing a lot of like candy heart stuff, science experiments with candy hearts, graphings, all that kind of stuff, some STEM activities. It'll be a good time. I think that's about it. I'm ready to get out of here. I never ate lunch. I had a piece of toast for breakfast, and it's 2:30. So I have also been drinking this, which is why I'm a little bit jittery. I haven't had anything to eat, and this is all I've had on top of my coffee, but I love these. But I've never tried this flavor before. It's strawberry citrus, and it's delicious. I need to get out of here, and I will catch up with you in the morning. Good morning. I'm on my way to school. I'm obviously in the car. I have my meeting with my mentor this morning, so that's exciting. I'm actually kind of running late today, which I want to talk about this later. I'm not running late. I'm gonna probably arrive like 10 minutes before my contract time, as opposed to like an hour before my contract time. And I just like get a lot of anxiety from showing up late, even though I'm not late. And I want to talk about that later. I just put out a poll this morning on my Instagram asking if you stay before contract time, if you stay after, how often you do it, do you work on the weekends? Because I'm very curious, and I want to like have a conversation about that. And I think eventually I want to make a whole video about boundaries, but I'm just curious. Anyways, I'm on my way to school. Hopefully place value will go a little bit better the second time around. I didn't mention this, but on Tuesday, you know how Monday I said place value was kind of rough? It's just a hard concept, but they were okay. Well, the second day that I taught place value, they like remembered a lot of it, and I was so shocked because I thought it totally went over their heads. I was very impressed with how much they understood so quickly. So I'm hopeful for today that it will go well. If you have any tips for teaching place value, leave them down below. I posted on my Instagram story that I was struggling, and I had so many DMs saying, same, it's such a hard concept to teach, and it made me feel so much better that it's not just me. All right, I'm gonna go because I'm almost to school, and I will catch up with y'all at some point today, maybe at plan, maybe after school, who knows. We're gonna have a fabulous Thursday. Let's go. time, and I have to show you these burrows because they were so good. So here's one, and there are literally different compartments and rooms within the burrow. Like, this is the little flower garden, this is the bedroom, this is like the front door and the kitchen. She made a whole like floor plan for her burrow. I just loved it. It's so good. Curious what the word she used to describe it because I had to use an adjective. She said it is so cute. It is really cute. She's not wrong. So love that one. And then also this one I thought was really cool because she made her shadow, which I thought was so smart. And then in hers she has a claw machine, which is just adorable. So, and a TV, and I think that's like a game pinball machine, I don't remember. There's even a stinking light switch in this one, so I'm obsessed. So I'm gonna go hang those in the hallway. They did so well. Yeah, so it's been a great day. We're having a lot of fun. They're very talkative today, which I don't mind because, you know, I had 4 kids on Monday, so I don't mind the talking anymore. I used to be the kind of teacher that like got really overwhelmed and couldn't handle noise and talking, and now I feel like I've developed into the kind of teacher that actually really likes it. Not chaos and not yelling, but like, to me that shows they're having fun and that they're comfortable and that they're exploring. And yeah, I don't know. I will probably catch up with you after school. I don't really have anything else to share. It's a good day. Real quick though, before I go pick my kids up, something I worked on yesterday and I've been kind of creating throughout the week to work on place value is this little place value packet. So I have these dry erase sleeves. I've got a little chart inside that says 10s and 1s, and then I don't have place value blocks for my kids, which I thought that I did, and then I went to go grab them and I realized I don't, so that stinks. So I printed some on cardstock. I really wish that I could have laminated them, but it would have taken too much time and I needed them like that day. And also at home I'm out of my own laminating sheets, otherwise I would have done it like that night at home. But anyways, so they're literally just like printed on cardstock. I showed these earlier, but these little number cards, this has been very helpful. I noticed that when I gave my kids something hands-on to like learn with, it always makes it so much better and so much easier for them to comprehend. So we'll be using these for sure today. I did not have all of this for Monday. I just had the numbers and it helped, but Tuesday was significantly better because I had all of this together. Just made it easier for them to visualize and manipulate. Okay, now I think that's really it, and I'll catch up with you after school. Well, it is after school, and I'm laughing because as I turn my head, I'm looking at my computer. This is what is on my computer screen. We watch videos like read alouds or go noodles or whatever as I'm dismissing, and whenever there's a dismissal announcement I pause it, and this just happened to be on my like projector. This just happened to be where I paused it when they all got dismissed. So his butt was just projected and frozen up there for a couple minutes before I looked up and realized. We had such a good day. Math, you guys, they blew me away. They did so well, and they were asking all the right questions. Like, you know when you have that lesson where you are like trying to ask them questions that will prompt them to ask certain questions and trying to kind of guide the discussion, you know what I mean? They were asking those kinds of questions that I was trying to get to eventually anyway without any prompting, and it was the best. It was just one of those moments where I was like, I saw the light bulb, and it was so great. I don't know if I have anything else to update you on. And tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow will be a good day too, and I will catch up with you then. I am so happy that it's Friday. Before I go to school, I just wanted to have a little morning coffee chat with you and share my heart at 7 a.m. because that's how my brain works. Because I put out that poll yesterday about boundaries, about when do you go to school, when do you leave, how much time do you work outside of your contract? And it was very interesting. So I wanted to share the results in case you don't follow me on Instagram and just talk about it a little bit before we get started with our Friday. Okay, so just to put it into perspective, I had about like 2,000, 2,500-ish people vote on each poll. Just so you know how many people that is when I give you a percentage. The first question I asked is, do you get to school before your contract time? 82% said yes and 18% said no. The next question was, do you stay after school past your contract time? 70% said yes, 30% said no. Do you work on your days off? 74% said yes, 26% said no. And then I asked, how often do you work outside of your contract hours? Almost 1,300 people said every day. 700 people said once or twice a week, 200 people said every once in a while, and only 62 said never. That just blew my mind. Like, I knew what the answers were going to be, but something about seeing it tangibly and seeing how many people voted, this was inspired, and I started really thinking about this. Haley, which is a latte learning on Instagram, she posted something about guilt and feeling guilty when you only work your contract hours, or feeling guilty when you walk out of the building on time. And I really started thinking about that, and I was like, that is so true. I feel like I do a pretty good job at this. However, I still feel guilty. Like, I come in at least 45 minutes to an hour early every single day. And if I don't, I get a lot of anxiety that I'm running late. I've been really good at, for the last couple months, leaving pretty quickly after my contract hours, which is really hard because my contract time ends 5 minutes after the kids leave. So I feel really weird walking out 5 minutes after my kids have left. And I feel guilty when I'm walking down the hallway past all these classrooms and almost all the teachers are still there. And I feel this immense amount of guilt that I should not be leaving, that I'm cheating the system, that I'm leaving early. And I'm not. And that's what I want to address is, why do we feel so guilty for just doing our job and not going above and beyond? I don't have a secret of how do you leave on time and not work on the weekends. You have to set those boundaries, because otherwise you are going to be miserable. I guess my point here is I just wanted to share, in case you don't follow me on Instagram, how many people are in this boat. And so if you're in this boat and you're really struggling with your boundaries, just set them and keep them. Even if it's hard, you're always going to feel like you have something to do. I do not work from home unless I need to send an email really quick or check Seesaw for something really quickly. I will not sit and spread out and work for 3 hours in the evening, because that's not what we are paid to do. Could I be a better teacher if I did that? Probably. Could I have more fun lesson plans and more extravagant plans if I spent hours every night working on them? Probably. But my kids are not suffering. They are still growing. They are still learning. And I am healthier because of it. So just putting that out there. If you need an excuse to set boundaries without feeling guilty, do it. There's my rant of the morning. You can tell I'm a morning person because it's literally 7:15 and I'm going on a rant here. Let's go. I am getting ready to open my door, but I realized I was taking a picture for Instagram and I had my writing posters in the background, and I realized that I wasn't vlogging last week when we did this little lesson. I posted about it on Instagram, so for the 10th time, if you don't follow me, you should. But I posted a video of me teaching this lesson, and it is from my friend Maylene, which is at Mrs. Call's Campers, and she posted this on her Instagram. We'll link it down below. I love it. We've been talking about writing a lot, but I've noticed that we're just forgetting the basics, and it's hard to move on to more challenging topics when they can't even remember capital letters and punctuation and finger spaces. And so this little poster, she has a freebie that you can, I projected it and then I traced it on my anchor chart paper, but she came up with a little song to go with it, and they are obsessed with it, and it is so helpful, and I hear them singing it like whispering, singing it to themselves when they're writing, and I make them go back and check the song and the poster to make sure they got capital letters and finger spaces and punctuation and all that stuff. So they think they're just singing a fun little song, but it's so productive and helpful. And I've heard them sing it to themselves when they're writing, and I just highly recommend it. Definitely recommend that. I'll show you the poster really quick before I open my door. They reference this so much now. It's definitely not perfect, but I just traced it, and I think that it is so effective, and I highly, highly recommend that. Alrighty, I'm gonna open my door. We're gonna have a wonderful Friday, and I will catch up with you later today. Well, it is much, much later. It's actually like 7 p.m. I thought I got more footage today, and then as I'm editing, I'm realizing I don't know what footage I thought I had, but I didn't film it all today, so I apologize. I don't really have much to share about my day anyway. Maybe that's why I didn't think to vlog. We did our fun little Super Bowl prediction. We did more place value, which went great again. Nothing else really new happened, nothing crazy eventful. I am feeling so excited that next week is our last week of hybrid. I'm so excited. And it has been confirmed, which I thought that I made this up and was just wishful thinking that I heard this at the board meeting, but apparently I really did hear this, that we will not go back hybrid. If there is an outbreak or something, we will go remote, and then we'll go back to 4-day. They're done with hybrid. They're done switching back and forth from a million different things. So next week really, truly will be my very last week of hybrid, hopefully ever in my whole life. So hallelujah here below. I'm so excited. So make sure that you subscribe if you're not already so that you don't miss that vlog next week. I'm assuming I'm gonna vlog. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting me and for watching this very long week in my life. I love you and I appreciate you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.